thanks for such a compliment about my gestures. Today I'm going to speak about something that I think is close to all of us. When I first came here, I was strongly determined to do my best, and at first meeting, girls proposed me to deliver my ice-breaking speech for the second meeting. I agreed, but then I postponed it to the next meeting. Why I did so? I thought that if I would have more time to listen to another speeches, it probably can help me to deliver my first speech better. Then it took me 3 weeks more to deliver and to write my second speech. And I also have some objective reasons for doing it as well. But the biggest achievement of procrastinating for me was my long way here. It took me 2 years to become a member of Toastmasters Club. Isn't it a great gift of nature to be a procrastinator? Unfortunately, procrastinator is not a profession. But I'm not an ordinary procrastinator, I'm also a perfectionist, and as all perfectionists, I like to dig deeper into the matter. So I decided to dig deeper into the theme of procrastination. It turned out that procrastination has quite long history. The term is derived from Latin and it means to put off for tomorrow. And we don't know when this tomorrow will come actually. It entered English language in 18th century, in 16th century, and to 18th century it became well known as one of the most common weaknesses. And here I thought, oh my God, I'm not the only in this world. Then I also find out that the number of procrastination quadrupled between 1978 to 2002. Why did it happen so? I think because nowadays we have to do more things that our ancestors had to. And we live in time of multitasking, and I must admit that multitasking is not my long suit. When I continued my investigation about this topic, I learned that one man who tried to find the way out of this vicious circle of procrastination but it was just the result of his own investigations, that people are good doing things in long stretches of uninterrupted periods of time. And it's the most difficult to be uninterrupted when you're doing something very important for you. We all know that when we sleep, we have several stages of sleep, yeah? And if you are interrupted between one of those stages, probably you will not feel very good in the moment. The same is with doing tasks and with procrastinating. You can't sleep when you work, and you can't work when you sleep. Procrastination, what can stop you from doing important things? It can be call of your boss, probably very important call, or it can be simply a strong wish to eat one more sausage when you are writing this speech. Whatever the reason, the result is the same, you are procrastinating. There is one more kind of research which proves that procrastination is not also as bad as I told about it. Yeah, and it can be easily described with the help of this scheme. Here we are today. Yeah, and here is usually last moment. When we take our decision, yeah? So, here the first part of the structure is the period when we see the problem. Then goes the biggest part. What is it? It's preparation. Yeah? And only after taking into account all necessary and unnecessary details, at last, we took our decision. Take our decision. approach is called by its author delay management. It's very interesting and it has some sense because if you take, for example, such situation, if you spilled a cup of coffee on your neighbor, of course it's obvious that you have to apologize immediately. Yeah? So we don't need this part of this case. But if you wrote that in accusation of people, it's better to take procrastination into account. The first thing why the art of procrastination is useful in this stage is the first one. You give some time for the people who were accused by you to take into account possible reasons why you were not right for them. And the second one, you give them, and for you probably too, some time to not be so emotional, and in order you will take well-considered decision. So there is also the other side of the coin if we speak about procrastination. Is it necessary to struggle with such, I would say, historically strong phenomenon of procrastination in our life, or it's just unavoidable in our modern world of multitasking? My own point of view is that you should take into account a lot of details and then take well-considered decision. But you should distinguish between 2 points. The first one, whether it is weakness of your will to do something or it's just absence of need to do this task. I also believe in law of inevitability. I think that I'm here, it's just very moment, because I'm supposed to be here. I'm sorry. I'm here because I'm supposed to be here, and if you think that I'm here just because I'm trying to procrastinate something else, well, you may be right. But in this case, we were doing it together.